Hello children, we have been learning about osmosis and diffusion in the above chapter, that is the plasma membrane. Okay. Now, because we are done with osmosis and diffusion, okay, we are going to observe the difference between the two processes. Okay. We are going to observe the difference between the two processes. Okay. What is osmosis and what is diffusion? Okay. So that it will be easier for you to study. Okay, children. Now, we will take it one by one. Okay. So, osmosis is limited only to liquid medium. That is, it moves the water, it is moving across a semi-permeable membrane. That is movement in liquid, that is a liquid medium. But when it comes to diffusion, it occurs in all the mediums, that is solids, liquids and gases. Okay. Now, solid, when I say, it is basically the heating up of a pan. It becomes basically diffused, the heat becomes radiated or diffused in that particular pan. Then next one is a liquid. Liquid, you know that when we put a dye in the water molecule, the dye will spread across. Okay. And then the gas. Gas means what? That is, say for example, if I am taking a perfume bottle and a person is able to smell it 6 to 7 feet away from me. So that is basically the process of diffusion. Okay. So that is the first difference. Now, second difference is it requires a semi-permeable membrane. Which one? Osmosis. Osmosis requires a semi-permeable membrane. Then diffusion, it does not require a semi-permeable membrane. It does not require a semi-permeable membrane. Okay. Then the third difference, osmosis depends on the number of solute particles dissolved in the solvent. So osmosis generally depends upon how much amount of solute is dissolved in the solvent, whereas in diffusion, it depends on the presence of other particles. Okay. So when I say presence of other particles, so when scent bottle, I am spraying the scent in a bottle, it will take some time to go to the person who is standing 6 to 7 feet away from me. So why it is taking so much time? Why? Because it is the presence of, there are some other particles because of which the particles will collide and it will take some time to go and reach that person's nose. Okay, right? Now, next difference is requires water for the movement of particles. So this is very, very important in osmosis. So without water gradient present, the osmosis process will not occur. Okay. Then it does not require water for the movement of particles. It does not require water for the movement of particles. Okay, children. Now, next difference, only the solvent molecules can diffuse. So solute molecules along with the solvent will go, but generally only solvent molecules can diffuse in osmosis. But in diffusion, both the molecules of solute and solvent can diffuse. So there is no restriction in diffusion. Okay, children. Now, next, the flow of particles occurs only in one direction. So please remember, in osmosis, the flow of molecules is only in one direction, that is from point A to point B. That's it. Okay. Now, in diffusion, the flow of particles occurs in all the directions. Now, just like the scent bottle, when I just spray it here, it will spread across the entire room. Okay, I can go anywhere in that particular room. I will be able to smell. Why? Because it has diffused. Okay, children. So this is basically about the difference between osmosis and diffusion. I hope you have understood this class. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.